soldier of the Noble Alliance. A coalition of kingdoms upholding the ideals of valor and justice across Azeroth. An Alliance expedition sent to explore an uncharted island has recently gone missing. As a bold new recruit, you have joined a rescue mission departing from Stormwind. Find the lost expedition members and bring them home. For the Alliance!
Recruit, step forward. We're approaching the island.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome
We'll find that missing expedition.
to the new intro.
Keep your guard up. I need everyone in top form if we're to complete this mission. Show me what you can do.
Welcome to the new introductory for the good old World of Warcraft video. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, obviously that was the intro, so I'm Party PD, I'm going to be your guide for today. So our video today will be discussing the new changes
Private Cole will run you
to
through
the
rest of
update.
drills.
Why switching language to English US is happening there, I have no idea. It is constantly filling up my chat. We will level when the experience bar is full. So this brand new system will allow us to level in a brand new zone.
I'll let you have the first strike.
Why there's no bag systems or anything off the get-go, I don't understand.
Expedition in no time. Never run from your opponent. Stand your ground, fight until the end.
Private Cole, you are completely wrong. Now, the only interesting thing about this is that, as a Worgen, your big thing is that you spend a lot of time in the beginning zone as a Worgen, obviously, and now here we are instead.
I'm here to help however I can.
So, sit back, enjoy the show, and let's get through this tutorial.
Captain, we can't weather this storm for long.
Everyone below decks, now!
The other big thing is that you can still access your collections at this point in time. In which case, you could just do exactly that. Sure. Let's do that because there's problems. We have disabled the add-ons because of the fact it's pinging English all the time. And now we have lost all of our abilities. They knew ahead of time. They knew ahead of time. Except for Healbot. Screw Healbot. We are not healing on a druid. Eventually, we'll make the tutorial on how to end up getting add-ons like such. But for now, let's complete the tutorial.
We have a mission to accomplish.
We are dead. Not a big surprise. I'm just kidding. Damn Murlocs.
Recruit! Thank the light. Are you injured?
No.
The Alliance
No, I am
leaves
not.
No one behind. Murlocs are dangerous in large numbers. Take back our supplies, but avoid fighting too many of them at once.
I am trying to remember what button it was to end up loading up our bags. But it seems they have thought ahead. I thought it was C for collections, but I am wrong. I was Shift P. That's what it was. So first things first, if you are any person who has an heirloom, ideally during this point in time you do want to end up selecting it, because this will now grant you specific buffs, even though they're not exactly up to date anymore. But heirlooms are specifically made for the enticing new hero that happens to have all of their guild connections still aligned with them. It looks like the more heirlooms that you have, the more set parts that you can end up achieving. This, unfortunately, is not part of the standard tutorial experience. This is something that is only unique to a lot of old players who have the items and capabilities to do so. In which case, you will have to go and obtain your own heirlooms at your own cost. But it is not expensive to buy and obtain heirloom. It's only moderately difficult. Which I know sounds moderately bad to say it is only moderately difficult, but, unfortunately, it is. And now you have 6 out of 6 total items, excluding an heirloom chest piece, which for some reason I did not make. I know I have a chest piece. Here we go. So now you see you are decked out full of heirlooms. The first thing it says you do, actually. Drag those items in here. Increase your out of combat regen. The outdoors, gaining levels trigger a burst of knowledge, dealing holy damage. Is consumed. Ah, I see. So now let's continue with this tutorial. As a druid, you want to attempt to use quick casting, in which case you want to then either use... Okay, let's switch to auto loot. This is something that you're going to want to do almost right off the get-go. You go into controls. You want to select auto loot as soon as possible, as it will help you a lot more than you think. But as a druid, you want to try to do multicasting as much as possible. In which case, you can then both use your mouse and keyboard, or just your mouse or just your keyboard, attempting to combo spells in order to end up hitting things at a maximum percentage capability. A lot of enemies will appear automatically aggroed, whereas others will be passive, much like these murlocs, of whom has a yellow health bar. The yellow health bar signifies that these murlocs are not aggressive until attacked. We just killed a bunch of murlocs on accident with that level burst. But now you have your first healing ability as a druid. You have regrowth, as well as apparently a new piece of gear in your backpack. A new boot. Excellent. Right, no cast bars. Another thing that you're going to want to do during this tutorial experience is go into your interface and select action bars. Once you do that, literally just click on all of them, except for that one. Click on any of them that activate extra action bars that allow you to end up placing more action bars and more things within those action bars anywhere within the area.
We'll find that missing expedition. Stay focused and sharp.
As you can see, the quest item comes up in this top right corner, which will allow you to heal them at any point in time. Say, however, you have a add-on that might affect your ability to use this. All you then have to do is go into your inventory and hand use it if you are able to.
Nasty storm. It must have hit the first boat too.
The Alliance leaves no one behind. Don't leave your post unattended. You three, scour the island for any sign of the expedition. Recruit, you and I will scout ahead.
And now this is your first ally. Obviously heal them as much as you can. Regrowth, however, is a channeled spell. The definition between a channeled spell and an instant cast spell is the fact that you should not and cannot move during casting, while an instant spell is instant as soon as you hit it, and most of the time is not affected by layering cooldowns.
Alaria! We have a mission to accomplish.
Henry knew you would come.
Of course I did. He's my son. But more than that, he's a soldier of the Alliance. We leave no one behind.
The big thing about Moonfire is that Moonfire is a DOT ability, damage over time, as well as applying an instance attack. There is a golem over there. That level explosion's pretty weird. Your next ability is called Entangling Roots. This one is considered a crowd control, but this crowd control can be affected and changed if attacked by an enemy. You basically want to be able to maximize your spell output while also maximizing your overall damage capabilities. This is not exactly a great introduction into this, as I do not play Druid. I play a lot of Paladin, so this is also a new experience to me, but of course I have played with other Druids before. And this is pretty much along the lines of what we do. We play Druids. Cooking is a very important skill in World of Warcraft. It allows you to create very important food.
You need your strength. Recruit, Quillboar are far deadlier than Murlocs. You need to be ready for the dangers ahead.
Now, apparently we are sparring with Captain Garrick.
All right, let's see what you know. Moonfire will damage your opponent over time. Use Wrath while your foe is affected by Moonfire. Moonfire is favored. Cast it again. Good. Keep using Wrath while Moonfire deals damage. Wait for the right time to use Moonfire again. Moonfire is favored. Cast it again. Excellent. Let's try one more time. Moonfire and Wrath will help you strike down the sword. You used Moonfire too soon. You'll do more damage if you use it when it is almost expired.
Well, as you can see,
Moonfire is fading. Cast it good.
it looks like it's the tutorial actually navigates itself all on its own. I wonder what happens when you play Paladin. Interesting.
We'll find that missing expedition.
Greetings. Go with the light.
We'll head north and rendezvous with the others. Alaria, recover your stamina before pushing forward. I've never given up on any member of the Alliance. I'm not about to start by failing my son.
Here, the Quillboar are conducting some sort of ritual. What can I do for you?
This is what we'll sound like, by the way, as a Worgen.
Aim true.
Let's go. Those monsters have my son.
Henry, I didn't see him, but I'm sure he's still alive.
I know. I raised him to overcome any challenge.
Will not lose.
Ideally, you want to continue precasting as much as humanly possible, because precasting is how you end up getting this down.
Sacrifices for the ritual.
Ah, a rare. Rares are very important to the endpoint goal of any video game. Rares will give you quite a few extra components on top of what you've already achieved. We are not playing in cat form. Oh, it doesn't matter. Can I do that as a cat? Wait, can I?
Sacrifice for ritual.
Interesting. You would think it would make you go into cat form if you had more than 2 spells to cast.
I'm too brilliant to die.
But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this will basically conclude the start and end of our tutorial phase. We will split this into a secondary video where we will call it Exploring the New Tutorial Zone.
Captain Garrick, Henry's mother. You always said you'd come for us.
Well, he was right. Now, where's the rest of the expedition?
Unless we're almost done.
I'm not sure.
We are not almost done.
But I know how we can find out.
Actually, let's just make this the whole video.
Got my attention.
We'll show these ogres the power of science.
Ideally, you want to do more than one quest at a time.
Omatic 5000. Let's just unshrink it. Whoops, too big. A slight adjustment and there. Just right. Give it a try. Come in. It seems the Scout-O-Matic 5000's camera is working as expected.
It has a camera? Then why does anyone need to be up there?
As a backup, of course. What if the machine were to break? We wouldn't be able to see. I mean, I doubt anything of the sort will happen. Just don't jostle it around too much.
Quiet. I see something.
Interesting.
We will take your soul and raise the dragon from the dead.
The full force of the Alliance will rain down upon you.
Ha! Our dragon will crush them. We have other rituals to oversee. Savor the final moments of your life.
They're bringing a dragon back from the dead? How are we going to deal with that?
We have to stop the sacrifice. But it would take an army to get through all of the undead.
Or science. The resizer can enlarge one of the nearby boars so it can trample all of those monsters flat.
I
We don't
killed
have
one of
any
them already.
choice. My son's life is on the line.
There's no problem that engineering can solve. One giant boar coming up. Let's just calibrate the resizer. Whoops, too small. Let's see. Turn this dial. Okay, try it now.
Oh my.
Do it all. Here, try again. Eureka! A giant boar! Let's report back to the captain.
We have a mission to accomplish. Stay focused and we'll deal with the army. The rest of you, push forward and set up camp once we've cleared a path.
I knew you'd say this.
Something's happening to the boar. Hang on, recruit. We've dealt with the undead. Now let's finish off that necromancer and save my son.
This is quite interesting.
Let's go check on Henry.
Mother, I'm sorry. I tried to fight the ogres, but they were too strong.
Henry, always remember that you are more than your mistakes. Now, Private Garrick, I want a full situation report.
I'll try my best to help. Watch out for... Yes, Mother. Captain Garrick. The ogres are using necromancy to raise a dragon from the dead. They need sacrifices like us to fuel their magic. They're about to start a ritual that... It's already begun. They're going to use the life force they gathered to reanimate the dragon.
Then we need to move quickly. Recruit Private Garrick. The Alliance never gives up hope, even in the face of disaster.
I looked like an
We'll put a
interesting
stop
human.
to these rituals before the ogres can complete them. Let's go.
Don't worry, I'll just stand here. No. 100% certain my heirloom piece is better than that. I never grabbed the quest. That's your first lesson, guys. Make sure you grab the quest.
Hey there.
See you around. The Alliance leaves no one behind. Don't leave your post unattended.
I shouldn't have left Ironforge. Alright, let's see what we can find.
You're a true hero. Keela and I will scout ahead. We'll meet you to the north, just outside the heart of the dead.
This is going to be a big video.
Help! I'm too brilliant to die!
I just want to get back to the mainland.
Arcanon Poros.
Good luck! Those survivors are counting on you.
Rescue anyone you can find.
Druids have 3 possible forms that you're allowed to be in. Of course, we have yet to discover the third form. The first form is known as Magic DPS, or actually known as Boomkin. Or really, it's actually a Moonkin. The Moonkin are known for being the caster-based druids. in which case this allows them to end up being the DPS-based druids. Once upon a time, druids were able to be 4 different specs all at once. Boomkin, cat form, tank form, and healer form were all separate forms all at one point in time. I believe now, though, it is both cat form and boomkin form. And then following that is the tank form on its own separate spec.
I need a target.
As we slowly progress our way through this tunnel, do remember that you are on a tutorial island. Once you come out of this, you will most likely be level 10 and ready for the real world. Once you get to that point, you are able to queue for dungeons. Dungeons are a great way to test your skill in the early levels as well as become more familiar with the game.
Elune, guide them to me.
I will harvest your life force, and then those who seal me in here shall burn. You will be kindling for the flame.
Allow me to return the favor. Hop on.
This is another druid form, which is basically just the travel form for druids. I imagine she is down here as a druid this whole entire time, though. Because, I doubt there's a paladin down here if you're a paladin.
These poor creatures. We cannot stop to help them.
The World of Warcraft devs have done a very good job on ensuring that they have changed the introductory period, as a lot of people were no doubt tired of playing the normal
By the
introductory.
light, you're alive.
This works out quite well.
You did a good job saving those people and dealing with those spiders.
Those spiders were victims too. They just lost their home.
Yeah, well, I guess you can see it that way.
Until you have the travel moose form, you can always use the cat
Should
form.
have known better than to
You
say
need
that to a
something?
druid.
We have a mission to accomplish.
Ah,
Keep your guard
you
up.
were just telling me how much you hate spiders.
The light shines on all creatures. That does not mean I have to like them.
Oh.
How can I be of service? Dispel the foul magic that binds me here. I attempted to bring an end to these rituals. But the ogres ensnared me, drained my power. Free me so I might recover, and pass some of my power to you.
Interesting.
The spell is weakening. Returns freedom. You have my gratitude. Accept my blessing and end the necromancy that plagues this island.
Okay then.
It seems the Harpies are holding one of your people captive.
That's Merity, our mage. We have to rescue her.
You're giving me 3 quests to do.
Stay away from dark magic.
Have patience.
Let's
Stay
deal
away
with
from
those
dark
Harpies.
magic.
I just hope Merity is okay.
She will be. Come on.
Beast! I won't starve.
Ah, so this is a good time to introduce something that even I am new to. Combo points. As you can see here, using my baseline ability on my 1 bar gives me combo points, while my second ability ends up using combo points while also needing to use stamina, which in this case will be energy. As Cat Druid, you will come into having and using points and needing them as often as you really need to. And in reality, you will eventually gain abilities that will allow you to generate these points a lot quicker. But as you can see, out of here, as you can see, the more combo points you have, the more damage it'll do at the end of the day. Ideally, on big bosses like this, you want to end up getting up to 5 charges of your combo points, then use your combo points to immediately nuke the enemy. Eventually, you will get a Pounce ability for the cat form. That will be severely useful. When you do, I have no idea. Again, I apologize for anybody watching, as this is no doubt a very long video to watch. We will have to make a separate video on introducing how to play certain classes. But I've been told the leveling experience is quite different.
I'm here to help.
Keep fighting. I'll heal you.
As you can see, you are quite the vicious cat, while in cat form. Druids have their fun too. They eventually get... you are a druid. The Boomkin eventually gets their fun too. They'll gain this sort of celestial experience, or turn them into some more celestial version of themselves, allowing them to increase their damage thricefold.
Get out of here while we can! Get closer.
These new quest objective markers are also brand new. You will find them very useful during your time on Azeroth. Welcome to tank form. You are now a bear. As a bear, you have the ability called Mangle. This is your AoE bear form ability that allows you to keep every enemy down. Soon you will gain the ability to cast Moonfire, I believe, while in this form. But as you can see, the only thing you have in this bear form is Mangle. You do not have your rage capability quite yet, as in that's level 15. Level 10, I mean, you end up getting Maul, which ends up using a bit of your rage, which is your currency in this, whereas in cat form, your currency is your combo points.
You're a true hero. The captain will be thrilled. Let's get back to camp and... We saved Merity, all thanks to this recruit.
Good work. Now get some rest. We'll find the other soon.
Vishnu Allah.
This is your travel form.
May the stars guide you. I found an ancient druidic stone nearby. Let us approach it and commune with the wilds.
In the world, while playing, you will find that you will run into big elite monsters like this. Some monsters will require you to have multiple people in order to best combat this capability and problems that you could run into. But depending on your class, you have extremely high solo ability. Much like druids, where they can at any point cast regrowth and get them back into the game. As you can see there, I quickly switched back over to my other form, then allowing me to cast abilities while he's on his way back to me.
Target something first.
This allows you to basically just outmaneuver your opponent. However, you will not be able to really do this against any sort of actual player. I am only doing it because the game thinks that this is better than that. In fact, let's quickly just go right back over to our merchant and get rid of these old pieces.
Hello. Have a good one.
The new leveling zone is not designed, like I have pointed out multiple times, not designed for old players coming in to new player experiences. This is the 100% genuine new player experience, dedicated specifically for new players to end up learning the ways of the game.
Bestow your gifts upon this druid. The spirits answer. Listen to their whispers. Learn the lessons that they impart. Your connection to nature has grown stronger. Use it to protect the wilds. I will return to Captain Garrett.
Now this will allow you to actually move at some move speed. Most likely to push you at 60% total move speed. It should actually tell you here, but it looks like it doesn't actually do so. Your travel form will immediately put you into your boomkin form.
We'll find that missing expedition. Recruit, you're with us. The rest of you, stay here while we head to the Citadel.
I wonder how long it takes for you to level in this zone. I'm genuinely curious.
We have a mission to accomplish. Stay focused and sharp.
What's on your mind? If you feel a strange tingle, that means the illusion is working.
All right, recruit. Just act like an ogre and get us inside the Citadel.
Don't use big words. In fact, don't say anything at all. Just smile and wave.
More sacrifices! Go to cooking pit! Wave at Gorgroth! Show what you got!
Keep moving. Let's see what we can learn about the ritual.
What do we have here? All the sacrifices we thought we lost.
Yes. This is correct. It even teaches you how to emote.
Take them to the back. We'll seal them with the wardstones like we did their leader. It is time to complete the ritual atop the Citadel. Then all will bow before us.
This is going to be a long video.
Captain Kelra! No, no, no! How can we break these seals?
There is always a way, Henry. We'll find that missing expedition. Keep your guard. Gorgroth mentioned
I'll try my
wardstones.
best to help.
Find them so we can free the
They
captain.
needed some magic.
Why does the captains always seem like a Draenei? Weird. Like I said, you can either use your keyboard or you could click. I use a mix of both, but you could do whatever makes you feel most comfortable.
You know, stop awakening! We get big power from ritual! Oh, me die! Repeat sacrifice! You know, stop it! Me speak!
It's too far. Don't have a target.
So as I've stated before, Worgens actually started out in a very specific zone tuned to their exact not really specifications, but the Worgen have a very deep lore story that I personally recommend after a new player has gone into the game and thoroughly experienced this new game, or this new approach in this new tutorial, that you make either another Worgen, or you consider doing the Worgen's original campaign first. I don't know how heavily tutorialized it'll be in comparison to this one, but I do highly recommend it if you are a big fan of lore. Which you will learn throughout all of my video series. I love lore. I like lore a lot. Oh yeah, there's a noticeable difference.
Necromancy? Not even one.
Thank you for
They need
saving me.
some magic.
But we still need to
We
stop
have to rescue my
Gogol.
friends.
Good fortune. There is still work to be done.
Oh. Oh, I see. Why am I dragging Wrath to my hotbar for like the 8th time?
We've almost cleared the room. Keep pushing.
This place is full of necrotic energy. They must be close to reanimating the dragon.
It's interesting that it makes you end up going into a dungeon. I like this a lot because now it teaches people how to end up queuing into a dungeon and how to queue it proper.
The Alliance leaves no one behind.
That's one of Gorgroth's top lieutenants. Can we really defeat him?
We haven't come this far. You lead the attack. Keep his attacks focused on me. Henry, you heal us up.
Understood, Captain.
See Gorgroth win.
Sure.
No time to waste. We've got Gorgoth cornered.
Do we? We're already on it, Captain.
No! He's completing the ritual! Nothing happened. I think we stopped it.
Why would you ever say that?
Don't give up! We can still win!
Pathetic mortals! Your death will nourish!
Rude.
We'll find that missing expedition. Look! Alliance reinforcements!
There ye are. We've been trying to get through the storm.
Dwarves on griffins. Ah, one dwarf on griffin.
The Alliance leaves no one behind. Don't leave your post.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You're now level 10. So now you have 4 different specs. Looks like I was right this whole entire time about the specs. And now you have your abilities as a balanced druid. Hold down a burst of energy. Eat astral power, you say? And that, my friends, after 1 hour of very slowly doing this, is the end of our tutorial.
The rest of those ogres are running for the hills. They never stood a chance.
In time, the island will heal from their dark rituals.
I know that this seems like a big old video, but unfortunately this went at the rate at which it puts us in this.
A true testament
Stay
to the
tuned
strength of
as
the
we will
Alliance.
continue to level alts and then teach people on how to play those alternate champions
Come on,
later
recruits.
on into
Let's go
our
home.
season. For now, just listen to birds awkwardly flapping out into the distance. How far is this supposed to... Okay. I gotta say, it's been quite a bit of time.
Stormwind City, capital of the Noble Alliance. Though they hail from many different lands, the races of the Alliance
Why is Anduin
convene
speaking?
in Stormwind
Or not Anduin.
on matters of trade and diplomacy. Their age-old enemy, the Savage Horde, poses an ever-present threat.
Oh, they
But
don't.
no matter the challenge, the soldiers of Stormwind
Pretty sure we
stand
signed
ready
peace, didn't
to
we?
face it. Though the Worgen curse ravaged your home kingdom of Gilneas, you have mastered your feral rage as a weapon against your rivals.
Little lore bump
Azeroth
there.
faces countless threats. Bold heroes are needed to rise up and defend her. For the Alliance!
And welcome, you are done with the tutorial.
Best of luck to you. We'll meet again.
Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed. This is Party PD, signing off. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you next time with more World of Warcraft introductory-based content. If you want to find me on World of Warcraft and join into the chat at which you can be a new player, by all means feel free to do so. I am Valentor on the Anvilmar US server. If you want to acquire more information going into the next season of World of Warcraft, feel free to contact me at any point in time, either on my Discord or here on YouTube comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed, and this is Party PD, signing off. Have a good night's sleep, and welcome to World of Warcraft. Hello everybody, thank you so much for watching this World of Warcraft video. Make sure you stay tuned, as eventually we will release more tutorial-based things coming out in the release of Shadowlands. I play a lot of World of Warcraft already, so it only made sense to start making content in the game that I spend a lot of time in. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, as it is one of my more recent and fewer videos, quote-unquote. And eventually the quality of these videos will improve as I continue to make them. So I hope you enjoyed. This is Party PD signing off, and I will see you in the World of Warcraft.